When you imagine the 8 planets, you will find Saturn is the most striking one, because it has the most unique ring in the solar system, which we call the Saturn ring. It is composed of hundreds of millions of ice fragments. The volume of each ice fragment in the ring, from the size of a peanut to the size of a bus. Their smooth surfaces are like mirrors, reflect most of the sunlight, allowing us to witness such a magnificent ring. However, if you look directly at Saturn from the night sky, it's just an ordinary star, and its ring structure cannot be seen. So the rings of Saturn were observed by the famous Italian astronomer Galileo, observed with a telescope, although he did not recognize it as the ring at that time. He at least could be the first person to witness the rings of Saturn. Until later, high-powered astronomical telescopes, Pioneer 11 and Cassini, and other probes. Did humans have a more comprehensive understanding of Saturn's rings? Through the observation data of the probes and images taken, scientists found that, although the width of Saturn's rings is about the same as the distance between Earth and Moon, the thickness is only about 10 meters. It's not hard to imagine. The difference in width and thickness is huge, and more than 95% of the material in the ring, and the rest are almost rocks, dust, and other chemical substances. Each of them is like a small satellite orbiting Saturn. As for the reason for the formation of Saturn's rings, there are only several hypotheses, such as the early large moons were produced by collisions with various comets and asteroids. This is one of them. But now the more accepted theory is that about 10 to 100 million years ago, perhaps when the Earth was still in the dinosaur period, a satellite with almost all satellite composed mostly of ice approached Saturn due to orbital decay. When it approached a certain level, which is the so-called Roche limit, the satellite would be torn apart by the strong tidal force, and finally disintegrated into billions of ice debris. Only then did such a striking halo be born. However, the rings will not exist forever. Due to the combined effect of Saturn's gravity and magnetic field, these ice pieces will gradually fall into Saturn. That is to say, it is expected that within a year, the rings will completely disappear and will cease to exist. But we don't have to worry, because the Cassini probe has taken many real photos of Saturn and recorded the most beautiful and spectacular scene of Saturn, just like the one in front of you, a photo of Saturn and Earth taken in 2013. In the photo, besides the clear Saturn ring, you can also see the Earth is just an unremarkable star, just like countless stars wandering in the vast universe.